What's up, Warriors? Thank you for joining me here again today on Not Thomas TV, SPI. Today I'm going to be covering another flavor from Big Steam Vapor. I'm also going to get into the iStick QC 200 a little bit more in depth than I did on my original video. The flavor that I'm using today, that I'm vaping on today, actually I went and picked up several more bottles. Big Steam Vape right now has, and they've been running for about a year, this they have this special where it's buy one bottle, get one half price, I believe it is. But anyway, it doesn't matter. You get two 30 ml bottles, as you can see. Two 30 ml bottles for $20. Can't really beat that much anywhere. I've even looked online, and at best it equals. It doesn't beat, or nothing else beats it. So to be able to go to a local shop and be able to do that, that's awesome, and I really appreciate it. The flavor that I'm vaping today is Chana banana. I had this flavor once before. Adam had turned me on to it years ago. So I think it's probably one of his original flavors. I liked it then, but I wasn't really into the fruit flavors. As I've said many times before, I'm all into the baked goods. I like the cookies and the cakes and the breads, those kind of things. And I do like some custards. Well, what I've just remembered, I figured out probably 2 years ago, but I'd kind of forgotten about it. I get a real bad vape tongue, real bad, real easy. And one of the things that I've been trying to do is get over vape tongue for the last couple of weeks. It's like no matter what I use, I can't use it but about half a day, and I got vape tongue, can't taste it. So I'm sitting here keeping 6 to 8 bottles of juice around just so I can keep switching around and get some kind of flavor. Well, then I remembered that if I change up profiles, I get my taste buds back. I start getting flavor again. So when I went to talk to Adam, I decided to try fruit. This is the one I picked, and I like it. What it is to me, I'm going to start off with what I taste. When I vape it, what I taste, it's fairly close to the way Adam describes it. Definitely tastes banana, no question. To me, it's like a banana custard with maybe some, I don't know, some kind of cookie or a cake or something in the background. I taste that also. To me, I would say it resembles, it's pretty close to like a banana pudding with the vanilla wafers and all that. The way they describe it, if I remember correctly, I don't have it written down. I have a menu somewhere. I don't remember where I put it. It says exactly what it's supposed to be. If I remember correctly, what Adam says it is a creamy banana with a hint of graham or graham cracker. And that's pretty close to what I'm tasting. Not exactly, but pretty close. So that's good. That is, I mean, it matches up. What I'm tasting is what he made. But all of his juices are pretty spot on. All his juices are, as I probably said in the last video, all of his juices are Max VG. It's a little bit thinner than some of them that I get, online or something like that. However, it's not bad. I mean, it's not like it runs out of my tanks or anything like that. So we're doing good there. Of course, it comes with, you can't see it because I took it off, but there is a childproof ring that comes on. I also said in my last video, Big Steam Vapors customizes nicotine levels to any level. They have a pump that they dial something. I don't know exactly how it works. I should ask them. But they dial something in. I guess they dial in the nicotine level, and then they pump it, and it puts the exact right amount of nicotine. Well, I'm at 0, so I don't have to worry about it, but I've seen them do it so many times. Just a great company, great group of people, and You know, I hope they're around for quite a long time. If you would, please go visit them. They are on Facebook. They're on social media everywhere. If you could go check them out, you know, send them some love. So I don't know. I've never asked if they do online orders, but I'm sure if you get in touch with Adam, I'm sure he can work something out. So definitely go check him out and see what he can do for you, and you know, get a list of flavors. I'm sure there's something you'll like. With that, I'm gonna move on to the mod. I don't have the Milo 300 on it, just because I am doing this review, and I knew that I'd go through a lot of juice if I did it, if I had that one on there. So what I have on here now is the Crown version 1 with the 0.25 ohm coil. It runs the mod, the iStick QC 200 reads really accurate. It's a 0.25 coil. I am reading 0.26, and I just fired it. So if I probably if I give it a second or two, it'll go down. Well, it's not yet, but it'll usually go down. It'll hit 0.25. And this has it has different settings, so many different settings. You can have it so the battery indicator, which is really small on here right now. You can see it over here. Battery indicator. You can make it. You could choose to have it big and go almost all the way across the screen. You can have it so that it shows, which I do. I have it so it shows voltage. Well, have it so it shows voltage down at the bottom. It's not going to focus on it. I have it, of course, reading the coil and the wattage. It also has 3 different temperature control settings, plus it has memories. If you shut it off and you go into the menu, you can set it to do the preheat, I forget what it's called, the TCM, I think is what it's called. Don't remember what it stands for, but that's kind of the bump time at the beginning of the vape. Haven't used the temperature control on here. I've tried setting it, and with the settings that I normally use on other mods, I've tried to put that in here to figure it out. And I don't know how to use the preheat and that bump time. I don't know how to use any of that, so I think that's what's messing me up. The mod is great. I just have to figure out how to use it correctly so I don't mess anything up. So what I'm getting from it when I try to use temperature control, because I don't know how to set it, is a really super cool vape. I mean, it's a cold vape, and I hardly get any production or any flavor. So I know I don't have it set right. But anyway, it does have those settings. You can change the screen from a left-facing screen to a right-facing screen. Great 510 connector on it. Get this tank off and I'll show you. Has a great one. Has a good one. It's not really like a Fat Daddy, but it is thicker and bigger than a lot of them that seem to strip out or stretch on you. Has all the black parts are plastic, but they're heavy plastic. They aren't real thin. I don't know if you can hear that. It's like a heavy piece of plastic. Then you have your metal, what I'm gonna call metal sheet. In this case, they call it a silver. I call this like a brushed stainless steel or something along those lines. It actually has I don't know if it shows up. Yeah, it looks like it shows up pretty good on the camera. It's kind of a brushed antique metal. I think it looks really good. There's different colors. There's like 4 different colors you could choose from. On the bottom, you have your standard USB phone charger type charger, and it takes a good while to charge. I will give it that. Even if I use my phone has a turbocharger, which takes about half the time to charge as a standard phone charger. If I use that one, it'll heat up So that scared me. I'm like, no, I don't want to blow it up. So I took that one off and used a standard phone charger, and it was from a Droid, from an older Droid. I plugged that in. It was working just fine, but about 9 hours later, I mean, from 30, I think it was like 37%. I was only at about 92% 9 hours later. So it takes a really, really long time to charge, but it is like it's a 50, I believe it's a 52 milliamp hour battery. So it's going to take a long time to charge, but it also holds charge. I'm only having to charge it like every 2, maybe 3 days. And that's a single battery. That's a single cell in there. It's not removable, but it's only a single cell. So getting 2 days out of a single cell is unheard of nowadays, especially at the temps that I've been using it at. I've been using it anywhere from, as you probably noticed, on this 2.5 coil, I'm using it at 70 watts, but I use it all the way up to 110 all day, every day with my the build that's on my Velocity, and that's what's normally on here. With that, I'm going to say I'm rather impressed. The only cons that I have is the charge time on it. Other than that, I have no problems. Everything's great. I especially love how compact. It's small. As you can see, it fits inside my hand. When my hand is closed like this, you can't see any of that mod. You know, they seem to have gotten bigger and bigger due to 3 batteries, 4 batteries. When you go to a quad, you just can't fit it inside your hand and cover it up like that. It just doesn't work. And it's light. This is very, very light. In fact, when I first got it, I thought it was I'm like, this is a cheap piece of crap. But it's not. Luckily, I haven't dropped it yet. Hopefully, I won't drop it. However, it seems to be working really well. It seems to be fairly sturdy. Now, if I drop it, I think it will break. But that's why I say hopefully I won't. But it's sturdy enough for daily use. And I'm impressed with it. So there you go. That was me covering Big Steam Vapors, Chana Banana. You can look them up online especially on Facebook. And that was also covering a little more on the iStick QC200. With that, we're going to close out. Remember to go ahead, if you haven't already, go down there and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, and while you're at it, go over to the bell. Be part of the notification team. You hit that bell, it'll let you know when new content is placed on the channel. Also, like and share this video and all my videos with your friends and sometimes your enemies. Because as I always say, if you like what you've seen, you like these videos, share with some friends. If you don't like what you've seen, then share them with enemies. Either way, like and share. So with that, I'm going to close out. As I always say, take care of yourself and take care of each other. Snow Wolf out.